everyone, and welcome to the map Grespin. Joining me here in the upper left corner, the blue player, the Sword of Terran. It is Clem. And his Protoss opponent here in the bottom right. If we gave out the title of the Sword of Protoss, he'd be one of the contenders I'd vote for. It is herO. Actually, I think the more accurate title might be the Psyblade of Protoss, wouldn't it? Terrans, and they don't even have swords, but we'll call it the Sword of Terran for Clem. That is a title for him. herO, though, if we were to give out the title, the Psyblade of Protoss, of course, the Protoss counterpart to Clem, I don't know. The more I think about it, the more I'm actually leaning towards max packs. You let me know. Let me know. We'll keep it simple. Who's the more aggressive Protoss between herO and max packs from your experience? I'm leaning towards max packs right now, but maybe herO will prove me wrong in this match today, as both players are just doing quite normal, safe openers so far. Clem doing a little diligence, checking around the natural, making sure herO's not up to any sort of unforeseen shenanigans so far. He's even sending an SCV across, despite going Reaper opener. Terran playing safe, playing careful. I like to see it. On the other side of the map, herO likewise got that core going. Adept started up right away. Nexus already in progress. Macro game. Oh dear. I didn't plan for this, having to be this entertaining at the start of the game. Ooh. My goodness, I apologize to you beautiful viewers. Clem, what are you checking for? Are you just going in the employee entrance over here? Why would I go in the front door when I have the keys to the back door? Don't be silly. Can't just go in the front door. Only lame nerds just walk in the front door. Please. Adept actually going to be able to zone away Clem a bit from the main base, and behind this herO, you wouldn't be at all surprised. You wouldn't be surprised at all for what he's going for here. Does he jump up? He does. He even gets to see the Twilight with a chrono boost on it. So of course Clem's gonna see that and go, huh, a Protoss player opening up with blank. I'm so surprised, I'm so startled. You might be thinking, but Indigos, it could be something other than blank. It could be, yes. It could have been glaives, if we all wanted to potentially laugh at herO. It could have been charge, if he was doing, a build I would recommend, because charge, of course, the much more Metal League friendly upgrade than blank. But he is going for blank, and you can probably rule out something like a DT rush, because, the Twilight was actually being chronoed. My goodness, Clem just going straight for the main base here. Gonna kill off one probe, two probes. Getting a little bit of intel, just seeing, alright, herO, he was chrono boosting the Twilight. He's got a bunch of stalkers, so it's probably going to be a normal blink, maybe observer or warp prism move. We see behind this the robo, wherever it lives. There it is, the robo making an observer. So be able to give those stalkers some high ground vision. Clem, what's he been focusing on? What's Clem's move been? Pretty much bio. He's got stim on the way. He's got a lot of Marines. He's getting some tanks. I know he has one Raven, but he's sending it across. Raven, of course, very helpful for a lot of the Terrans early game in TvP, both as a detector against things like DT shenanigans, but also that interference matrix able to shut down some key units like Colossi, Immortals, for a push. Clem, though, not going with either one of those options. Instead, auto turrets to the probes phase here. Gets 2 for his Trouble Stalkers. Gonna blink sneak attack up on that building. Of course, you don't want those timed life buildings to get away from you. No, no. If Zerg buildings can uproot and move around, I suppose we can't rule out anything, can we? Clem's still just keeping everything up here. Okay. He's got shields on the way too. +1, the triple threat that I have talked about many, many times in TvP. herO. Already whipping out the disruptors. I'm impressed. Looks like the Raven tried to get another set of kills. He's up to 3 kills total. Total worker counts actually relatively even. 46 of SCVs to 52 probes. Mules, of course, can help to lessen that gap a little bit. He's not quite going with what I thought he was going with. I was expecting a blink up into the main observer play, but instead we're going with the 5 Stalker, 1 Disruptor hit squad here. Uh-oh. Clem. Oh. herO, I think he tried to hide it, but it's not going to work. Clem saw the Nova come out of the fog of war. Stim has finished. Clem's going to try and hunt down the Disruptor. Stalkers try and distract from the back. The Disruptor is going to get caught, which is certain doom. Doom and death has come for that Disruptor. There is another one up on the high ground here. Force field goes out. Clem, beautiful splits, only losing 1 Marauder to the Disruptor shot. The Raven gonna join the party now too. Detection, killed off that Observer. Disruptor barely doesn't clip the Siege Tank. Stalkers dealing with the Widow Mines at the back. And Clem not gonna get on top of the Protoss force. herO blinking as best he can, losing 1 Disruptor instantly. Clem trying so hard to split the Stalkers, clean up the Siege Tanks from the back, and the rest of the bio is going to be destroyed. Blinking forward, cleans up the Raven, gonna let the medevac go for his troubles. A beautiful defense by herO. Even losing the Observer. Clem now still rallying forces across. What are our unit counts like? Mostly Stalkers for the defense, only 1 Disruptor in play. It's at the 3rd base. Clem's gearing up for the push, it looks like. The parade push across the map. Trying to set up a highway of reinforcements. He has no more tanks, though. Instead, switching into Biomine, which is better for killing the army. A little bit less so for killing bases. God, that was close. Widow Mines, herO. Dealing with them as best he can. These Zealots, they do have charge. He even got Observer speed, I'm impressed. He's going for Disruptors behind this. Gets Observer speed from that Robo-Bay. At least the Robo-Bay's not just sitting there idle, I suppose. Zealot finds a Marine in the mineral line. Zealots finds the Marines outside of the mineral line. Actually, this is mostly Marauders. 10 Marauders, 11 Marauders, 12 Marines. Clem keeping his bio forces relatively even. These Zealots trying their best to escape. They are so speedy. Stalker's gonna come up and offer some help. Disruptors even, able to join the party. Oh, doesn't even get the Widow Mine. herO is going to be able to pick it off, contending the map control with the Terran here, and behind this, Clem has already gone up to Ghosts. Ghosts. Ooh. Didn't know this was going to be a horror story, did you? Well, Clem bringing out the Ghosts, bringing out the Liberators. I usually tell players, if you're struggling with your TvP, usually you need to add on one of those two. Clem says, "Porque no los dos, my friends." How about ghosts and liberators? herO doesn't look like he actually wants to go for Storm, though. Not even a Templar. Archives, no. No Storm, no Archons, so... An attempted Widowmine drop. Not too successful, it looks like, though. herO keeping up with the defense. Disruptor shot gets a few units for its trouble. Charge lots try and sneak attack, surprise the Terran forces from behind. Oh, the disruptor shot's cancelled. Clem with the target fire. This is a ton of stalkers. 24 stalkers. Guess you get enough of a bad unit and it might become a fine unit. The Bioforce is slowly being whittled away though. Clem trying to reinforce here, and he's got Liberators coming to the party too. Battery overcharge gonna be used. herO, are you feeling nervous? Bio Liberator, the Stalkers, they probably could blink forward and pick off the Liberators, but then the Bioforces would be destroying most of their army. Ghost EMP goes out, draining the battery of its energy as well as the shields of most of the Protoss forces. Clem, I don't think you have enough bio. He's really trying. The reinforcements show up, it's a bit better now, and you gotta remember most of herO's army is just stalkers. Liberators gone. Widowmines detonate. Dealing with some of the charge lots, actually. Disruptor's gonna pull back. He's still here. He's still trying. Clem trying his hardest here, and both armies are being whittled away. The army supply is in favor of Clem. And herO's big plan, the play it seems, is just disruptors. Oh, denying the mining from the low ground here, that's helpful. herO, disruptor devastation. I'm waiting for the thumbnail shot from those disruptors. Haven't seen it quite yet. Over here we've got another Widowmine drop, it seems. Clem moving into the 4th base. Recall going to be initiated on those units to help them move about 9 feet. Yes. Only a few yards, a few meters. Oh, the medevac who's carrying the Widowmine's almost gone. 9 probes have fallen though, and the Bioforce gonna be reinforced. The disruptors need to be a bit careful though. EMP goes out. Medevac also gone. Snipes onto Zealots. Why not? They're the only biological target here. Might as well try. Oh, Widowmine still being annoying. A little bit of an action-packed game in this mid to late game here. Clem does not look like he's restocking any Liberators. herO actually feeling a bit hungry, gonna push forward. Disruptor shot onto your own forces, herO. That's a good thumbnail shot right there. Yeah. Clem loses a Marine, maybe a Widowmine there. Disruptor count is up to 10. He can just keep them firing. Keep the Terran busy. Blinking around. He's pushed Clem back to Clem's side of the map, but Clem also has a lot of ghosts. And never underestimate the power of ghosts, am I right? What is over here? Oh, we're going with that strategy now. Ghosts! There's ghosts in these medevacs. We're going with a ghost drop. I like the sound of that. Clem splitting up most of his army into that medevac drop. Gonna have to vacate the 3rd base here. Disruptor moves forward. herO, you gotta be wondering, where's the rest of that army? And the answer, it's in your base, my friend. The ghost drop they never expected. And now we're in a base race. Alright. Natural gonna be vacated. Disruptor breaks open the door. They go for the SCVs. Oh, the workers. Unsafe working conditions. The ghost drop over here doing good work getting rid of the probes, and now the action has definitely erupted. I don't know who's in the better position here. You two. All of a sudden it goes into chaos. The lone marine here. You name him in the comments below. Can he get the Nexus? We'll check on him at some point. Recall gonna be initiated into the natural. herO looking to be in a better spot now. He's destroyed most of the main base of Clem, and the disruptors are going to be able to hold some defense here. Don't move the camera that much. The disruptors move forward, though. I don't think it actually matters, though. I think this actually is enough stalkers. They're going to blink forward, confidence, energizing herO to take the game. The statement rings true. Make enough of a bad unit and it becomes a fine unit, as long as you have 10 disruptors behind it to help it. That heated up. If you enjoyed, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. I hope you have a great day.